Welcome, Rhonda here with Foods 101. Today I'm going to show you my twist on banana bread, and I call it a streusel banana loaf. And this is going to make two 8-inch by 3 7/8 inch loaves. I've lightly greased the pans and I've dusted them lightly with all-purpose flour. You're going to use very ripe bananas looking like this, or you're going to have a lot of dark spots on your yellow banana peel. Once I got those dark spots on this banana peel, I put them in a plastic bag and I've had them in the refrigerator for a week. So that's why they're like really super dark like this, but this is what you're looking for to get that lovely banana flavor here in your streusel banana loaf. The ingredients you're going to need to make the bread is 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1 1/2 cups of smashed bananas. I've just removed the peel off of those very ripe bananas and used the back of a fork and smashed it till I got it into this texture. 1/3 cup of all-purpose shortening. You can either use regular flavored or buttered flavor. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 egg. Now that's for the bread part. For the streusel part, you're going to need 3/4 of a cup of self-rising flour. And if you don't have self-rising flour on hand, go ahead and check out my video here on how to make self-rising flour, and I've added it into the description box of this video. You're going to need 1/2 cup of sugar, 3/4 of a cup of cubed butter. My favorite way to cube the butter is to look at the stick of butter, and right here it says 1/3 cup. It has an arrow here that you can stop. You're going to go ahead and cut that in half, disregard this half, and then with this half you're going to cut it in quarters, turn it over, cut it again, and then you're going to cut it into cubes like I have here, and keep this chilled until ready to use. Now let me show you how to make this streusel banana loaf. Add your all-purpose flour, your 1 cup of sugar, baking powder, baking soda, salt to a medium-sized mixing bowl, and with a whisk you're just going to incorporate these 5 ingredients until they're well blended. We're just going to make a little well in the center. Add your mashed bananas here to the center, your lightly beaten egg, and your melted all-purpose vegetable shortening. And we're going to just gently bring the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients until the dry ingredients are just moistened. Okay. Whew. That banana smells so delicious. You want to make sure you get all your dry ingredients incorporated. Get your dry ingredients off the bottom of your mixing bowl. Now, back with those loaf pans. You're just going to add half your batter in both until they're evenly distributed. Just push your banana bread over to the side. To make the streusel topping, I'm going to add that all-purpose flour and the sugar, and I'm going to lightly give this a little stir, and if you have a whisk you can use that too. Add your cubed butter. And with a pastry tool, and if you don't have one of these, you can use the back of a fork. We're going to cut this butter into the flour. And if it sticks here, you just take the back of a spoon and get it off. Alright, and we're kind of looking for like a cornmeal texture until it's looking like this. Add equal parts to the top of your banana loaf here. Oh my goodness, is this going to be delicious? You may want to just push it down in there. Yum. Off to the oven. Streusel banana loaves have baked. Now, to make sure that these have completely baked through, I'm going to use the toothpick test. We're going to stick it here in the center if that toothpick comes out clean, your streusel banana loaves have completely baked. And I'm going to let them cool for about 10 minutes here in the loaf before I removed it. And these baked for 50 minutes in a preheated 350-degree oven. Wish you could be here in my kitchen so you could smell how these fabulous streusel banana loaves are. They've cooled enough to remove them from the pan here. And as you can see, as they cool, they slightly pull loose from the edge of their baking pan. But just for security, I like using a knife and going around the edges to make sure that this is going to beautifully slide out of its baking pan. And we don't want any yummies left behind. Okay, now, ooh, look what a beautiful streusel banana loaf that is. And woo, it's still a little warm. And then I'll go ahead and get this one out. Gotta cut into this streusel banana loaf. And my goodness, looky there at that streusel topping. Oh, and that smell of banana. As you can see, look how fabulous that is. Oh yeah, just gonna cut into it again. Now it's very, very warm. And looky there. Now if you let this sit overnight, it's gonna have better flavor because the flavors just come all together. I gotta give it a try. Wow, a burst of those tremendously beautifully ripe bananas. That streusel topping with the sugar and the buttery flavor is absolutely delicious. You all are not going to be disappointed with this. It's like with a cup of coffee, tea, or a glass of milk for the kids. Just look how spongy it is. Oh yeah, just springs right back. And that streusel topping, to die for, y'all. I'm Deronda with Foods 101. Leave me a comment, give me thumbs up. Thanks a million for watching, y'all, and I'll catch you next time.